Stolte, everybody. Give it up for him. Give him a hand. Give him a hand from wherever around the world you're watching. How long have you been playing guitar?
Oh, about 20 minutes.
Hey, oh, nice, dude. Nice, dude. You're pretty good, man.
Thanks,
What'd you learn from that?
thanks.
You learned from there's a Vietnamese guy down there over by the Kabuki food truck. He plays on the streets. That the guy that taught
Sam.
you? Sam. Okay.
Sam
That's
Wang.
good. Hey, thanks for coming. Thanks for tuning in to the podcast, everybody. My name's Cory Miller. This is going to be Kyle Stolte.
Howdy.
We're just going to be talking some shit here, man. Just having a good time. We don't really know what we're doing. We've been here for about an hour trying to figure this out. I downloaded the OBS system onto my HP laptop, and we're going to try and make it happen, dude. I don't know what I'm going to call this thing. I'm going to have to figure it out before I post it. But yeah, we're just going to hang out, man.
Miller time.
Miller time. That's what people, that's like all, yeah, shut the fuck up. Yeah, we're just going to kind of get to know each other, man, a little bit. Well, here's my thing. When I watch the podcast, we were talking before how stupid a lot of these talk shows are and these podcasts and everything. And it's a lot of guys that just kind of get together and they're like, "Oh, we can talk about anything, man. We can fucking just hang out and it'll be fine." But I don't want to do that. I want to really fucking get down to the nitty-gritty of it all and make some shit happen, you know?
I hear you. Let's
Yeah.
get down to the gritty nitty.
The gritty nitty, dude. Here, let's get this. Maybe I don't know how high the gain is and all that.
Right.
When you stay up at night, like when it's hard for you to sleep and everything, and you get a little scared because that happens to all of us, you know. What's the thoughts going through your head?
Ooh, what are the thoughts? Have you ever seen the movie Terminator?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm deeply concerned about Skynet.
You think that's going to happen here?
Well, we got ChatGPT. We
Right.
got the military engaging in AI.
Yeah, it's not good. Do you think?
It seems unbelievably prescient.
Yeah, prescient. It's not that kind of podcast, dude. You don't do prescient.
Do you want me to be here or not?
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. See, I'm very bad at this. You know, I'm not a good host, man. I got to have a host code and all that.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to wear a blazer. You said you were going to throw the blazer on, dude.
Man, I left the blazer.
Do you want? I got a Christmas blazer. You want to throw it on?
I saw that in the bathroom.
Did you really? Why were you in
Doing the bathroom.
Why were you in my bathroom?
Why was the blazer? You invited me.
I did invite you. I invite him to the bathroom. That's what we call the bathroom. That's the bathroom podcast.
The bathroom podcast, the John.
The John. That's good, man. That's good stuff.
What do you think?
About what? AI?
More often than not, I think about cultural issues and the way what the world will look like in 20 years.
I do. Yeah, I heard something, an interesting theory, like in 40 years, the biggest problem humanity is going to have is boredom, because all the jobs are going to be taken by AI. Everything we've ever wanted to do, like for fun, is going to be taken by AI. And we're just not going to have anything to do, because we've just fucking outsourced all of the human experiences to 3 companies to fucking recreate us for us.
Our immediate needs will be met. We'll
Yeah.
have enough food, water, shelter for everybody, hypothetically.
Right.
But there's going to be a void in your soul. You need something.
I think so. Can you riff over that?
Yeah, yes, I can.
This is right here. All right. This right here. This is what AI is trying to take away from us. All right?
Exactly.
Because it's
Art.
fake
Yeah,
art. I don't know about you. The second a politician comes out and goes, "I'm banning generative AI. I'm banning these fucking fake music AI shit," I'll vote for that guy in 2 seconds. But nobody ever will, because the AI companies have completely fucking taken over both parties.
It's over. It's for everybody arguing against it. In 5 years, Hollywood AI movies will be a thing, and people will just accept it.
Yeah, I know, because people, that's what everybody's saying. I was talking to my aunt about that. My aunt Debbie in California, she's got the more California mindset compared to, what we got. And she was saying, like, because I was saying, if I'm a movie studio, and I got to pay Robert Downey Jr. $43 million to do it. I got to pay Scarlett Johansson $30 million to do the movie. I got to pay all these people all this money. Why would I not just fucking type it in my fucking computer and say, generate me Avengers Snowfall Part 2 or something?
Bingo.
And
it'll take the writer's job first.
Right, yeah.
And but it'll take the movie star jobs eventually.
Because people are going to start, and then I was talking to Debbie about it, and Debbie was saying stuff. She was like, "Oh, but nobody will go see it." I'm like, "They absolutely will go see it." I saw this fucking stupid-ass video of it was an AI baby in a bathtub, and it was like doing the bath bomb and shit. And the bath bomb just switches like fucking 8 different colors, and then it turns into a turtle. Had 6.2 million likes on Facebook.
I'm not surprised at all. It's amazing that Instagram, Facebook, short form video will be the introductory. Will get people acclimated to AI, but it's coming for movies. It's coming for all entertainment.
Well, there's the Darren Aronofsky. Do you know what I'm talking about? He did the Black Swan with Natalie Portman on.
Aronofsky.
Aronofsky? Okay. I never seen any of his movies, I don't think. But I know he caught a lot of heat because he did he's doing like a 1776 Revolutionary War AI fucking thing.
Yeah. How is he implementing AI?
The whole thing is it's going to be like voice actors, but the whole physical, visual aspect of it, it's all AI.
I wonder about the writing. What's his job in that circumstance?
I think
edit?
I think he's writing it and he's directing it and whatnot. But
yeah, so that's just entering prompts into the AI.
I guess so. I don't know.
But
people are pissed. People are pissed. Everybody's calling. They're using all the SAG-AFTRA fucking voice actors, and everybody. It was a big petition for them to all get kicked out of the Screen Actors Guild.
Yeah. The devil's advocate argument for that is that AI is liberating, because if I want to make a movie, but I don't have the budget, I don't have the actors, what have you, I can still make a movie. So it allows anybody to be a movie maker.
Not everybody should be a movie maker. You got to you got to work. That's the thing, that's what makes these movies so special. That's what makes Avengers Endgame. I went and saw that in theaters. It was one of the greatest experiences of my life.
Yeah.
If that came out every day, if you could just get on your computer and say, make me a goddamn Avengers movie, and it came out every day, it wouldn't be special.
That's right.
That's the reason. Not everybody should be a movie maker, because then these special movies only get made so often, and that unique experience gets taken away.
I agree. It's watering down what it means to be art. But again, there was a country music song that became the #1 hit in the country music world. It was called something like "Walk My Walk." Did you hear about this?
No, I haven't.
It's a real thing. Walk My Walk. You can look it up on YouTube.
Sounds like shit, dude.
It's a pretty catchy enough country music song.
Can you do it?
I cannot play it. I don't play a lot of country
shit.
music.
I know Randy Travis. You know Randy Travis at all? He did the fucking Deeper Than the Holler.
Yeah, sure.
Stronger.
Randy.
He had like
Randall
Travis.
Yeah.
I didn't know you guys knew each other that well, but he had like a stroke or something a few years ago, and he's all like kind of, how you are after a stroke. He can't really talk and he can't move really. I mean, you see him, it's really sad because it's a very mean impression, but I'm gonna do it just because we've been blessed with the audio because an AI cannot do the impression I can.
Yeah.
So I'm only doing this to show you what a real world impression looks like. But he's kind of when you see him. But him and his family got together and they're making AI music with his voice now. And there's a song called Where That Came From. I can't lie to you. I like the fucking song.
Yeah.
It's completely AI. It's not him singing. It's real instruments and everything on the back. So as much as I hate AI and as much as I think it's going to destroy most of what we love as humans, here I am, listening to this fucking horse shit. So
Philosophically, I'm against it. That seems like the first step, and the next will be Marlon Brando's grandkids will say, "Hey, we love our grandfather. Let's put Marlon Brando in a new movie."
Right.
And that'll happen, and I don't know if it'll be celebrated or derided.
Because if there's anything these kids want, these kids really want a new Marlon Brando movie,
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Godfather Part 4. It never happened.
On the water, they're going to go on the waterfront down there at the fucking down at the bridge
He
and all
could have
that.
been somebody.
On the waterfront too. Thunder over Louisville. Yeah, man. He won a few Oscars. He did the damn the Native American for when he won the Oscar for Godfather. You remember that?
Oh,
the
yeah.
Native American came out and took it for him.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, so I think that's the kind of thing that AI can't replace, because that's something only a human could think of to do, is just be like, because that was back before everybody. Now they do the land acknowledgement every time, which is fine, but nobody would thought to do it back then. That was when it would have got you,
He was ahead of the game.
Yeah, it would have got. Yeah, that was actually frowned upon in Hollywood back then. Now it's it's cool.
That reminds me of Steven Seagal. I don't know if you're familiar with his career.
Marlon Brando reminds you of Steven Seagal.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
Hear me out. Steven Seagal in 1995 comes out with a movie called On Deadly Ground, where he exhibited great concern for our environment. And he was in Alaska, and the bad guys were oil companies, and they were trying to extract all the oil from Alaska. Steven Seagal kicked all their asses and then blew up the oil refinery. And people think that he's this villain nowadays, and that guy was ahead of the game.
Yeah. I mean, I think he is pretty like good friends with Putin,
Yeah.
He's going over there. I saw
The
something.
man contains multitudes. I don't know.
He does. No, he does. Yeah, no, I'm not. Do what you got to do. I mean, if Vladimir Putin asked me to come to his inauguration, I'm not going to say no. I mean, I'd go. I'd fucking hang out. I mean, what are you going to do? But yeah, I think Republicans used to be the big like environmental guys back in the day. I mean, Richard Nixon. I think Richard Nixon started. Yeah, back in that. Reagan. I mean, because I heard Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator.
Arnie.
I get scared to say his last name still. I know it's not, but.
You're scared, really?
Yeah.
As long as nobody edits the podcast,
right?
To cancel Cory.
Yeah. I'm not just calling the Terminator. Arnold Schwarzenegger the Terminator. That's what I'm gonna go with.
You not see the
Yeah. I mumble a lot and I talk fast, so I'm just gonna fuck around and say some stupid shit. But what was I getting at? Yeah, he was talking about it. When he was the governor of California, I'm a Ronald Reagan Republican, and I really care about the environment and all that. And now that's kind of gone out the window, man.
Yeah, everything becomes so tribal nowadays.
Yeah.
Fuck the environment.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
I think we should have more data centers. Everybody's complaining this shit. I mean, how the fuck else am I? 6.2 million likes for the little bathtub baby and the bath bombing. Shit.
Yeah, people complain about AI, data centers, water, environment.
Yeah.
Better get used to it.
If you had to move to any country outside of America, where would you go?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Probably somewhere in the Caribbean. Maybe Puerto Rico.
Not Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, it's west of the U.S. But that got all fucked up with that hurricane a few years ago, too.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're doing too well.
I think it'd be cool to live in, like, the Dominican and try to live like a king. Some
like a king? You think you'd be a king in the Dominican?
If I could...
What would be your method? How would you...
$200 buys you a palace, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, the exchange rate.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. What are they doing down there? Are they not just bad? What's the minimum wage in the Dominican?
Well,
because there's a Dominican Republic and then there's just Dominica.
The currency is corn kernels.
That's fucked up, man.
This is the truth, folks.
It's the truth, though.
Yeah.
So
Where would you live?
I'd like somewhere in like Southeast Asia, I think, you know, like
For the same reason, I assume.
Bhutan.
Beach.
Yeah, you get the
Dollar goes
beaches
further.
and you got beautiful mountains and all that, and they just kind of seem like they're just a very zen people, you know. They're not,
Yeah.
you know, they're not like I feel like people in China and Japan and the Koreas. They're very motivated, you know. They're very like they all want to do new shit and build all these big cities and fucking do all this AI shit. I think down there towards Vietnam and Nepal and all that, not really so much India, but Laos, you know, all that kind of area right there. I feel like they're just more of an island people, more of a kind of Pacific, let's go fishing kind of shit. The Philippines.
That's what I had about the Dominican. Okay, we're on a similar wavelength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't like.
Dominicans.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about Republicans?
Dominican Republicans are great, but Dominican Democrats can go fuck themselves. Yeah, man. We got this thing going, man. We're really doing it. I didn't think this would work like this, but I'm glad that we got it going. And
Oh, sure. Yeah, it's a nice setup you got here.
what's you said you know some Bob Dylan? You know Tangled Up in Blue?
Yeah, I sure do.
Early one morning the sun was shining. I was laying in bed.
Wondering if she had changed it all, if her hair was still red.
Them all said our lives together. Sure was gonna be rough. They never did like Mama's homemade dress. Papa's banquet wasn't big enough.
And
I was standing on the side of the road, the rain falling on my shoes.
heading out for the East Coast. Lord knows I paid some dues getting through.
Tangled up in blue. That's good shit, man. That's fucking nice.
Thanks.
That's really good. I didn't expect you to just pull it out like that. Not that you're not talented or nothing, but fucking.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you got him down, dude. Give it up for Kyle, everybody. Come
Yeah.
on, man. We're gonna hear it right here.
Music is my first love. Comedy is the number two.
Okay.
I love comedy. It's great.
It seems like you do a lot more comedy than you do music, though. It seems like that
Exactly.
has to
I mean, to be blunt about it, comedy's easier.
it's way easier. It's got to be way easier.
All you got to do is show up.
I don't understand when I see people pay $30, $40, $50, $60, $70 to go see a comedian. I'm like, this is something that takes I don't understand it. It takes, to me, virtually no talent.
I don't get it. I think that it's just a cultural, I hate to be pessimistic, but it's a fad. And like stand-up comedy is bigger than ever right now. And I think, well, are the comics better than ever? Nah, maybe.
Well, I mean, comedy in some form has been around forever. I mean,
That's fair,
The Romans and the
the
Greeks,
idea-
they would do comedies and tragedies. They had plays and all that, and then Shakespeare, he would do his funny ass shit and all that. And
Yeah.
you had
yeah.
improv. You
The
had
idea of making humans laugh.
Yeah, improv and vaudeville and all this kind of shit. The idea of just standing up and talking to somebody, that I think that's probably last 100 years. They say Moms Mabley was the first one to ever do it.
Yeah.
Remember her? She was on the Mrs. Maisel show. I know.
But it seems because of maybe Joe Rogan or whomever podcasting, it seems like it's just a humongous thing, and that the comedians are well respected and they're thought of as these cultural influencers.
Well, I think it was the
influence
same.
election. And I think this is really stupid. These are just a bunch of yahoos. I know I work with these guys every day.
Right. Yeah. No, I see them all. I see them all the time. And they all started. All the Andrew Schultzes and the Rogans and these guys that influence elections, like you say. I mean, they all started doing the same shit we did.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're not different from me.
No, not at all.
All right. Why does this guy wield all this power?
I feel like we're about 3 or 4 Bob Dylan songs away from influence in 2028. You know what I'm saying? I think we might be around. But yeah, dude, it is wild. I mean, it's fun to do though, and I will say when I do, I've been to some stand-up shows since I started, and they've gone well, just like as an audience member. And I will say that like when there is a comedian that's doing good, it is magical's a gay word, but it's a great feeling.
It's an art form. I respect it. I wouldn't do it if I did it.
Right.
Yeah, it is. It's really incredible, and you can observe somebody who's good and somebody who's not good. But I don't know. I think I think it's been watered down a little bit because it's so popular. We have Netflix, and it just feels like getting a comedy special is not as big of a deal as maybe it used to be.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it used to be Chris Rock had an HBO special, and it's unbelievable, and Dave Chappelle, and that kind of thing. And that's gone by the wayside. It's like, there's a new Netflix special every week.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. And with Instagram and clips and everything, you get new comedy content every second if you want.
Yeah.
There's so many fucking people out there posting shit. So it's hard to really break through, but it is easier in a sense that you can do it independently rather than having to go through the corporations.
I think that the incentive to constantly produce new material waters down the product as well, because the greats that I grew up with, like Norm and Jerry Seinfeld, Chris Rock, Chappelle, they had a couple of specials for their 20-year career.
Right.
So
yeah.
on.
Seinfeld, I can't even find his old shit. He's got like one special. He's got like 1 or 2 specials.
And he's done interviews where he said, well, I just did my act for 20 years until I got my show.
Yeah.
And he said I would eliminate the worst performing jokes and replace them. So over time, the whole act got replaced.
Right.
But I think, man, nowadays you got to come out with new stuff.
Well, I think he's kind of skewed because he argues a lot that his audience is coming to see the act. Like his audience is fine hearing the same jokes because they're good jokes, and I hear him say that a lot, and I'm just like, I respect his Jerry Seinfeld. Well, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Why would you want to hear the same jokes twice?
I agree with that.
That's
I
fucking
agree with that. But back in the 80s or maybe even the 90s, if you're touring the country and you don't have an HBO special, then you got a new audience every night.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, no, I mean, I've kept some of the same jokes since I started comedy.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep doing them until
You're
I can't.
Until they're on TV.
Right.
Then you got to get new material.
Then you got to get rid of them. But yeah, it's good. It's good to have. I was thinking about that. If I did have some kind of following and I was putting out specials, it would be good. It'd be a great motivator to try and write new material, because I feel like once you get a solid little 10, 20 minutes, you lose a lot of motivation because you can just go anywhere and do that.
Exactly. Yeah. It's easy to fall in that trap.
Yeah, so I'm trying to write more, but it's tough to write. It's hard to write a good fucking joke, especially when you're only getting up once or twice a week.
Man, you got that right. It's tough. It's tough out there, folks.
But you know what? We will persevere.
We do it all for you all.
You fight on.
Netherlands.
You fight on. I feel like this could be really big somewhere in Europe.
This podcast?
Yeah.
I think so too. Probably in English-speaking countries.
Well, because you know what? They say AI, that's the one job AI translator. AI, that's going to be the one job that will for sure be taken away from AI in the next 2 or 3 years is language translation.
And I had this idea. I thought, I know that I'm like behind the times, but I thought, okay, AI could be incredible. It could be like Star Trek, where you can just speak into it and the alien knows what you can communicate with aliens because there's millions of different languages in Star Trek.
Yeah.
I thought, why doesn't that exist with our phones? Well, it does exist. They beat me to it. That was my $1 million idea.
Google Translate is pretty, but it's not that. I don't know. It's not that great. It's not that. I'll try.
Really?
I've been trying to do some Mexican people I work with, and their Spanish is not. It's not too. They've only been here a few years.
Yeah.
So I try to put in something into Google Translate, and I show it to them, and they show me, and we'll do that and all that. And it's just, we can figure it out, but it's still pretty broken.
What part of Mexico are they from?
I do not know. He showed me pictures. It's beautiful. Let me look at his Facebook.
Chihuahua?
Chihuahua, Mexico. Guadalajara. Remember when, what's his name? Elvis had the Guadalajara movie. It was like Elvis in Acapulco or something.
So.
And he had that song. I just remember he had that song, Guadalajara, where the whole song they're going, Guadalajara, Guadalajara, Guadalajara.
He enjoyed saying that word.
Yeah. It doesn't say where in Mexico. It's got this on there though. It's got
Booty.
yeah.
Is that his woman or is
What
that
does it say?
some woman? He,
No, it's just some fucking OnlyFans hoe
I
that
love the guys who post.
yeah, the guy that
Always
just.
tells me.
Maybe I shouldn't show that, but fucking.
Oh my god, there's this guy that. Was,
This is what you were doing in the bathroom. That's fucking. Yeah, you're on fucking this guy's Facebook page. Yeah, no, this guy he's just sharing OnlyFans. What's it called?
I think it's called OnlyFans.
Yeah, yeah. But like the mod, are they models?
I don't know, but they breed them with big butts in Guadalajara. I'll tell you
There we
that.
go. Oh yeah, shit, you ain't lying. What am I dead? Guadalajara. Don't know where in Mexico he's from, but he showed me pictures and it looks really nice.
Yeah, cool. Have you ever been to Mexico?
I've never been out the country. Don't really want to.
Yeah,
I have
hear
no
ya.
motivation to leave. I don't like traveling. I hate flying. I'm terrified of flying. I got to do it for comedy.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
you got to drive. You got to travel. I don't mind the driving, but it's fucking,
Really? That's surprising. I would think driving statistically you're more likely to die.
I don't think so because I'm in control. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm sitting there, and if I know exactly what's all, I know
Alright.
exactly what's all around me. I know what's in front of me. I drive like a bitch, dude. I drive like a pussy ass bitch,
yeah.
and I'm just like, if there's a semi, I'm backing away from him. If there's a truck next to me, like driving like this, you know. Obviously, statistics are like that, but with airlines, you got fucking air traffic control, you got the pilots, and you got maintenance. All three of those people have to be exactly on par. Like, so much shit has to go right for them. And I know it happens all the time. There's hundreds and hundreds of flights every day,
Yeah.
and they all go fine. And I flew last month, and I survived. I made it. But, fuck, man.
That's surprising. I try to think statistically. And I think, well, I mean, chances are I'm more likely to die in the car wreck. But you're right. The loss of control can be unnerving. The solution is
You're more likely to die. You're more likely to have a car crash than a plane crash, but you're definitely more likely to die in a plane crash than in a car crash. I've been in a car crash. I've been in a few.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And I've survived. I've
If the plane
survived
goes
them.
down, you're
Yeah, I mean, it's
fine.
about, yeah.
Probably live. Yeah, good point.
Thanks.
Yeah. You do have to, I mean, that's life. You got to get out of your comfort zone and do things you might not want to.
Oh, yeah,
Social
yeah.
media is a big one. For the comedy game, speaking, what am I trying to say? There are things that you have to make compromises.
Yeah.
Like if you want to go tell comedy on the street corner, be my guest, but
Right.
it'll never go anywhere.
If you want to do anything in life, you got to do things that scare you and make compromises and be a big boy about it. Hell yeah.
How vulgar do you want this podcast to be?
As bad as you want. I mean, we're not monetized, so I think once if I ever start making money off it, we might have to clean it up.
Yeah, sure.
But,
I
yeah.
said fuck
Go ahead.
earlier.
Yeah. I think I dropped a.
I'm not a vulgar guy.
Yeah.
All right, what's another song? Try Me.
Trying to think. You said you didn't know any John Prine. I know.
No.
You would. I think you would like. If you like Dylan, you would like John Prine.
I listened to him, and I don't not like him. But
Oh, okay.
I haven't heard a song that really struck me as, I
Right. Yeah.
learned that song and memorized the lyrics. He did a song with Kurt Vile. I thought it was very good. If you know Kurt Vile,
Yeah.
Let's see what else. I like folk music pretty well, but Dylan, I think he's the apex of it.
Yeah, I think he's a little. I don't know. I feel like he doesn't care. I feel like if you're doing music, you have to. And he's got a bunch of great songs, but I feel like if you're doing music, you have to care about your fan base a lot. And I feel like his whole brand is whatever fan base he builds, he just fucking turns on them immediately and just does some other shit, which is cool. That's punk rock and all that, you know.
Right,
when he went electric at the
Oh,
the whatever festival, and then he does all this shit, and then he went Christian.
He went Christian.
He went Christian
like,
in the
That
'80s.
was the biggest heel turn.
I know.
For, liberal hippies
Yeah,
and so forth.
I know.
Yeah.
Like it's cool. It's cool, but it's just like as a fan of the music and all that, it's like if you're just gonna go and do shit specifically that people won't like. What are we doing here? Like I saw him in
But
concert.
the question is, do you think that's what he did? Do you think he was just trying to antagonize his base, or do you think he just did the music he wanted to do?
I think like he's just one of these guys that whatever was cool, he wanted to do the opposite because he didn't want to get caught up in this mainstream kind of thing. And I get that. I mean, he came up in Vietnam, and he writing protest songs and all that, and doing, that was just kind of the energy I think you had back if you were a folk singer in the '60s.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I saw him in concert. It was fucking horrible. So I can say that because of everyone I've talked to. I thought maybe, I don't get the genius of it, but everybody else I've talked to said it was terrible.
My dad told me, and then I saw him a year or two ago. And,
Yeah.
I won't say it was horrible. I still enjoyed it
Yeah.
because I'm such a fan. It's
Yeah.
just more the experience. But if I were to just listen to what I heard on audio, separate from the venue
Right.
and the aesthetic and
Yeah.
everything.
No, I'm glad I saw him. I can tell. I think when I'm 65 and I tell my kids I saw Bob Dylan,
Yeah,
and they'd be like, "What
yeah.
the fuck?" But yeah, sorry to shit on your hero. I didn't mean to shit on your guy
I
like
wouldn't
that.
say he's not my favorite, but I'm a fan. I
Yeah,
think his
yeah.
songwriting's just remarkable.
Do you ever go through? I'll go through his lyrics sometime, and when you find like the references from all of his lyrics, it's just the most obscure literary fucking
Really?
things to build up these songs.
I've never done so, but I've
Yeah,
heard
go-
that
if you-
that's the case.
if you get
I
on
know
li-
Tom Waits is similar.
Yeah. If you get on lyrics genius, Jerry Jeff Walker, he is.
No.
I think he's more country than folk, but he's in that vein.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. A lot of the guys I like, you probably wouldn't. If you Billy Joe Shaver, Jerry Jeff Walker,
Didn't know that about you. So
Towns Van Zandt.
you're pretty into
I
that
like
genre?
the old red dirt kind of stripped down country music. I mean,
Cool.
the kind of more hippie country, I guess.
Yeah.
David Allen Coe, all
In
that shit.
theory, I like it because I like the lyrics and the songwriting, but at the end of the day, I like to rock.
Oh yeah, for sure. Trying to think, any Neil Diamond?
No, I don't. I should know freaking the big one.
Blue.
What?
The Sweet Caroline.
Sweet
Yeah, that's
Caroline.
fucking.
Yeah,
that's
I
it.
should know that just to be a crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
but I don't.
Leonard Skinner, can you do Sweet Home Alabama?
I can do Simple One. You'll have to sing. I don't know the lyrics. And be a simple kind of.
Man, I'll do the first verse. I got you.
Okay.
My mama told me when I was young, come sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Don't take your time. Don't take your time. Don't live too fast. Troubles will come, and they will pass. Yeah. You'll find a woman, you'll find love, and don't forget, son, there is someone up above. And be a simple kind of man, and be something you love and understand. Baby, be simple. Be a simple man. And a free bird, sweet home Alabama. Tuesday is gone.
Very good.
Hell yeah, dude. All right. I think that's a good outro.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
You're right.
I think it's time to wrap it up. But yeah, I had a good time. Did you have fun doing this, man? Thanks, man. Thanks for coming over, man. Thanks for I think we'll get the flow down better. We'll maybe plan something out for next time. But I like the little. We got some going there.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I had a good time. Thanks for doing it, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Yeah. Any parting words or anything?
No. Edit it. I like that. That's a good idea. That was cool, man. Well done.
I can email it to you.
Yeah, please.
We can watch it over. Maybe we